Good morning, everybody. Carmen Laponte here, one of the owners of Quality Sewing and Vacuum. We are in day 2 of our Bouquet of Savings May Day sales, big sales promotion that we're doing. It started yesterday, and April 22nd, and it goes until May 1st. And everything in all of our stores is on sale. And we have a whole bunch of items that are also on sale on our website. And we have a special landing page. If you go to qualitysewing.com and at the very top you click the May Bouquet of Savings banner at the top there, it will take you to a landing page that has all of the notions and accessories we're talking about. It has most of the machines we're talking about, and you can sort of see some of the fun stuff, but everything in the stores is on sale, but we do have a nice selection of notions and accessories that are all at least 25% off on that page. And if you come into the stores, all of the notions and accessories in the stores are at least 25% off from now until May 1st. And all of our sewing machines, sergers, embroidery machines, long arms, all that good stuff is on sale. So the other really fun part of this promotion is everyone who comes into the store is a winner. So you can win in a couple of ways, right? One, you come into a store, you point to one of these flowers, you say, oh, I want the red flower, and we give you a red envelope, you tear it open, and you win a prize. And it could be any one of these different prizes that you can sort of see that I have spread out here. It could also be a gift card. It could be a gift certificate for service. It could be a coupon for 40% off all thread, or 40% off ironing systems, or 35% off all sewing, all notions and accessories. So there's lots of different things you might be able to win. But don't worry, if you don't live here in the Puget Sound area and you still want to participate, all you have to do is like, comment, and share the video we did yesterday, the video we're doing right now, or the video we do Tuesday or Thursday, and each day we're going to be announcing winners. So right here, I have some awesome prizes, and all of these prizes here, I'm going to announce winners for. But real quick, I almost forgot. Yesterday when we were online, someone created, when we were doing this Facebook video, somebody created a fake Quality Sewing lookalike account and tried to ask our users to friend us. A business can never friend you. You can only choose to follow a business. That was not us. We will never ask you to fill out a form on Facebook. We will never ask for information. So if anything like that happens again, please do not click on it. Please report it to Facebook. Please also message us so we can, as quickly as possible, communicate to our community that there is something going on that is not us. Because we don't want there to be any of that activity on our page, and we don't want anyone trying to represent themselves as us. So I just wanted to throw that out there, and hopefully you didn't click on it. Okay, so let's talk about some of these awesome prizes, and I'm going to give away, I think there's like 9 different giveaways here. 10! There's 10 Carrie's telling me, even better. Okay, so the first thing here, this awesome Quality Sewing mini sewing box. You can put all sorts of cool things in here. These are also for sale on the website. This is going to Jeanette Thompson. And the way this works is we will message you right after this and let you know that you are the winner. And you can get back to us and let us know if you want to pick this up at a store location or if you want us to send it to your home. Okay, next, we've got 2 of these really fun scissor sets. And these scissor sets, one goes to Liz Barankowski. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. And one goes to Tana Crow. Awesome. Next we have this great gem hand vac. If you need a little vacuum for cleaning up quick little spaces or your car or something, this gem hand vac is super powerful. It packs a lot of punch in a little vacuum. And this one here is going to Bianca Pretty Brown Alexander. Congratulations, Bianca. Next we have this really fun little rayon thread set from Madeira, really fun variegated colors here. And this one, the winner is Lisa Romero. Congratulations, Lisa. And then we have 3 of these scissor packs. Not scissors, these are not scissors, these are needles. Needle packs, I'm just talking too fast this morning. These are 2 packs of needles. And one goes to Teresa Madler Hall. One goes to Tanya Warner, and one goes to Eve Elliott. And then finally, we need like a drum roll. Who's winning the serger? So the Vibrant Serger today, the winner is Samantha Brader. Congratulations, Samantha. This is the Baby Lock Vibrant Serger, really great serger. We have these on the website as well. So congratulations to all the winners. And so if you want to win, just like, comment, and share this video, and you'll be entered to win more prizes because we have lots more prizes we'll be giving away each day. Or you could also come into a store location and pick a flower and you will also be a winner. So now today we are going to go through and show you some more of the special offers we have created just for this 10-day promotion. I've got myself here and Paul and Reva. We're going to talk about sewing furniture. We're going to talk about multi-needles. We're going to talk about notions and accessories. We have a lot of really fun stuff in store for you today. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the beautiful Kangaroo sewing furniture. So let me tell you a little bit about why sewing furniture is really helpful for your craft. So the number one thing that I like to point out is that most pieces of sewing furniture, like the Kangaroo here, they have an opening here for your sewing machine. And this one is an electric lift. And so you can have, I'm just gonna go to the other side here, you can have an insert that is custom cut for your machine. So when it goes around your machine here, you can see that it creates this lovely flush surface. So the other part of this lift, and that's really the piece that makes it really different than just sewing on your dining room table, because you get this insert that really gives you more sewing space. It expands the bed of your sewing area. But then also on these lifts, this is a hydraulic lift, so it can come all the way up and you can use your free arm here, or you could attach your embroidery unit. And then the other thing you can do, of course, is you can push it all the way down and you can close this up. So I'm going to close this up so you can just see how small this cabinet gets. And then I'm going to open it up because you are going to be amazed about all of the features this one cabinet has. Right now we're standing in front of the Kangaroo Alcee. So I'm going to open this guy up here. And you can see all you have to do to get to your machine with this cabinet is just open that door, push, up your machine is going to come. It'll come all the way up to the position, and you can put your embroidery unit on, or you can push it halfway down and slide on your custom insert to have that beautiful flush surface. But that's not all that this cabinet does. This cabinet also has a side door that opens up here. And this guy slides out, and you have this guy right here that slides all the way out. So you can see here, there's drawers on this side. Is the chair in the way, Carrie? I'll slide it out of the way a little bit. There's drawers on the side here, and we even have our serger tucked in here because you can actually store your serger down there. If you detach this guy, you can even connect it over here. So you have even more workspace, and then there's also a flap that flips up the back. So what's great about this is look at all of this space you have now. So if you are sitting here sewing, there's a couple of cool things, right? I'm sitting right in front of my needle, so I'm straight in front of it, and I can be centered in front of my needle, which is really helpful for doing a better job when you're sewing, getting a straighter stitch. And then you also have all of this beautiful space, and you'll notice the lovely rounded corners. So when you're sewing here, you have all of this space for your fabric. The other cool thing about this guy here is your serger was here, you could come right here and you could serge. You can also snug it a little closer to you, which can be really handy when you have a lot of fabric. If you have a really big quilt, maybe you want your quilt to be resting on here. It can be going all through all of this space and it's not falling to the floor. So this cabinet is super versatile, and this guy right now is on sale for $14.99. It comes in white, it comes in teak, and right now it is coming with a free slimline lamp. So yesterday, if you saw, we talked a lot about these lamps. These are true light lamps. It clamps on. It'll clamp on here or another spot. I will show you a little bit later how it looks clamped onto a cabinet. So it's coming free with that. These cabinets come fully assembled, and you can pick them up in store, or for $249, we can have it shipped top door delivery to your home. And with top door delivery, they will make an appointment with you. They will come inside. They will bring it upstairs or downstairs and take away all the packaging, so you don't have to worry about it, which is pretty great. The other promotion that we have happening right now is there's many different Kangaroo models, and you can check them all out on the website or see them in the store. Is right now we also have a really great promotion that's called a studio set promotion. So over here, this is called the Dingo. This is a cutting table. So this piece flips up, and you have this beautiful cutting surface. But not only is it a cutting table, it's also a storage table. So these doors flip open and all the way back and around, And there's all of this beautiful storage in here. So right now we have an extra special promotion that's really fun where you can pick a Kangaroo cabinet. You can pick either the Kangaroo or the Wallaby, the Kangaroo Joey, the Wallaby, or the Elsie that we see here with a dingo, and you get a free chair. I'll just pull it over here. You get one of the free cute Arrow chairs. There's lots of different colors to choose from. These are fun chairs, like the old Singer chairs where you can store stuff in the seat. They are a hydraulic chair, so they can go up or down, just like this. So, and this is a $2.99 value. This guy is free. You're also getting a cutting mat that fits the top of the surface of the dingo, and you're still getting that daylight lamp. So it's a really beautiful package. And these different studio sets start at $27.99, depending on which combination that you pick. So if you have questions about the cabinets, please feel free to give us a call at one of our store locations, or you can call our 800 number because we can ship these. So yeah, really fun. Any questions about cabinets?
So far, the only question that's come in is how do they enter to win prizes?
How do you enter to win prizes? That is a good question. So you can enter to win prizes by commenting, and sharing this video. You can also, if you live in the Western Washington area, you can go into any store location and you can pick a flower and you will be a winner. All right, well, I am going to pass you off to Paul, and he is going to share some really amazing specials we have on some of the Baby Lock products.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for watching. That's a great job, Carmen. You know, it reminds me of the deal she just showed you on the Kangaroo cabinet is something we typically only have when we do a large show. Like we'll have it like at So Expo, which, as you know, we have not been able to do large consumer shows. But what we do in order to get that deal is we negotiate with our vendors and say, okay, we have a special event. We want to give people a reason to buy now. And so they come up with extra goodies like the daylight lamp, the free chair, the cutting mat for the top of that cabinet. And they've also negotiated that special rate of only $249 to have these things delivered right to your home, which is just an amazing deal. And we have, do we have a question?
Yeah, so can the cabinets be delivered to Canada?
The cabinets cannot be delivered. I don't know if there's a practical way to deliver them to Canada. I apologize for that. And I wish we could see our Canadian friends. I wish I could go to Whistler. I missed all last season. But there's nothing hopefully next year things will be back to normal. But we can deliver them anywhere in the continental U.S. for the $249. So anyway, what we do and what we've done with, you know, as we mentioned yesterday, we have in the past we've had a one-day sale event where we do the same thing where we go to our vendors, we negotiate special deals for that one day so that we can offer people a great deal and a great reason to buy. We don't want to have 60, 70 people waiting in line to come into our stores like has happened in the past on one-day sales. So that's why we're doing this 10-day sale event. But we did the same thing with our vendors. We've negotiated special deals, extra special savings, and we've also negotiated special 60-month up to 72-month financing. So a lot of these large items can be financed 0% for up to 72 months. So, call the store for the details, call our online team, or check out the website. I'm standing right in front of the Baby Lock Solaris. The Baby Lock Solaris is Baby Lock's top-of-the-line machine, and we've had a tremendous deal on the Solaris, but we've sweetened the deal. We have a fantastic sale price on it, and the Solaris, of course, has that IQ designer. You'll see up here, well, there's actually a couple things. You'll see some of the beautiful designs that are built in. Here's the, here's the castle on the screen. Here's the castle after it's sewn out. Before you sew it out, you would actually see the castle projected right here onto your fabric. So there's no question about how you're going to align things. It takes away all the problems we've always had with embroidery in terms of getting things perfectly straight, getting them aligned, getting them exactly on the garment or the piece of fabric where we want it. With the Solaris, everything is on the color touchscreen. It's truly a joy to sew with. So if you have not had a demonstration on this machine, please come by a store and let us show you how wonderful this machine is. Our staff loves this machine. Riva, we loaned one to Riva about 7 months ago. We just got it back because she didn't want to give it up. So, I mean, it's that kind of machine. You will love this machine. But the thing that makes it special right now is not only that special financing, but we have a special bundle that's coming with the machine. Remember, we have a sale price on the machine, so you're not paying full retail. You're getting a sale price. You're getting value for your trade-in. But then we have this bundle that comes for free. It includes things like, well, it includes what I call the Madeira Christmas, where you have the Madeira, 3 types of stabilizer, you have other, Madeira notions items, and you have the Derrick Quilt Box. And this is a cool box. This has 40 spools of quilting thread, Madeira quilting thread. And the way it's designed is that the thread stays in the box, and it has a feeding tube, as it were, where you pull the thread right up, and it can sit behind your machine and become basically a thread stand with 40 different colors. So it's a beautiful selection of high quality quilting thread. That's included with it. It includes the Solaris Inspirational Guide, which is over and above the, this is better than an instruction book, because the Inspirational Guide shows you actual projects in full color, shows you how to do them. It's a great resource. It folds open. It's a book that lays flat, so you can have it right next to your sewing machine as you're sewing. It has also, it also comes with that love of sewing, for the Love of Sewing subscription, which has classes on how to use the machine, classes on quilting, embroidery, over 500 different classes. You get a trial membership. And right over here, I'm going to pull it this way. It comes with this trolley set that holds the machine and the embroidery unit, so you can put it away, you can take it to class, you can roll it around. That's part of the bundle. But something that's even more exciting is it comes with the Derrick set of frames. And Derrick builds a frame. It's a specialized frame. In addition to the 4 frames that come from the factory, these are frames that are designed that you don't have to hoop them. What happens is you put a piece of your sticky back stabilizer on here, and then you simply lay your work on top of the frame. It comes with 9 different sizes. So it comes with the large, it comes with the 4x4, it comes with a nice 8x8, which is a wonderful square size. It's really practical for quilting. So it comes with 9 flat frame sizes, and it comes with a cap hoop as well, all included in the package. And one more thing that's in the package is the Pallet 11 software. This is Babylock's top-of-the-line software product. It allows you to design your own designs, to make your own embroidery designs. But the best part about it, I think, is the photo stitch. It has the best photo stitch of any software program out there, and it's so easy, even I can do it. It's literally 3 clicks of your mouse, and you can take a photograph of a family member, a photograph of a special event or a special place or your pet, and in 3 simple clicks, you can turn it into beautiful embroidery. So this is a $2,000 value. That's part of the free package. So anyway, one more thing I wanted to mention about the Solaris is that you'll see up here, you'll see a picture up here, and you'll see the finished product. The IQ Designer allows you to literally take a picture with the scanning frame and to turn it into beautiful embroidery. So please come down and see the Solaris. It's our best deal ever, except I forgot to mention one thing. I'm going to walk this way because I want to tell you about the Babylock Triumph, and Reva's going to show you the Babylock Triumph. But the Babylock Triumph is Babylock's top-of-the-line jet air threading serger, and we've negotiated with Babylock a special bundle price. So you will be amazed at what the special price is if you choose to buy the Solaris. With the Babylock Triumph, you would get all the free goods, plus you're going to get their top of the line cover hem and serger. As I walk back, you're going to see we have a large range of machines in our stores. A lot of different, we carry every major brand of sewing machines, and everything is on sale at special prices. We've negotiated special deals so that we always have sales going on, but this sale is special because there's something extra with virtually every machine that we have. We won't have time to talk about every machine, but please come by the store and check out our website. And right behind me is Riva. I think we have a question.
Quick question. They want to know, is the Solaris available online or in-store only?
The Solaris is only available in store. We're not able to sell it outside of our service area. So that's a great question. Thanks for asking. But if you're local, please come in and see it. If you're not local, go to your local Babylock dealer and see what they can do for you, because it's an absolutely wonderful machine. So I'm going to turn it over to Riva right here. She's going to talk about some of Babylock sergers, including that Triumph, which is, if you buy it with the Solaris right now, you won't believe how little it costs to get both the Solaris and the Triumph. Thanks. I'll be back shortly.
All right. Thank you, Paul. He did a good job. I thought maybe he'd run into me, but he didn't. So I'm going to swing around here, and Carrie's going to swing around. and we're going to look at the Triumph real quick. So the Baby Lock Triumph is not only a fabulous sewing machine, because it really is, but it does have air threading. So let's talk just a real brief minute about some things that make the Baby Lock Triumph different. For one thing, you're going to notice that it has 8 thread capability on this machine, and each one of the threads is labeled so you know that you have your thread in the proper place. So even if you're just doing a 2-thread stitch, you know where to put the thread. So don't be overwhelmed with the whole 8 threads. It's there for your convenience to know exactly where the thread should be positioned, and you'll even notice that the thread stand angles so the thread will spool off properly and you'll get a great stitch. But this machine has wonderful lighting. It has a very large sewing area. You'll notice with the sergers behind me here, they don't really have any area to the right of the needle. So this opens up a whole world of different practical and creative things that you can do with this machine. So it is a overlock, which cleans and finishes the edges, and it is a cover hem machine, 2 machines in one. But let me show you how easy it is to thread. This machine has such easy threading, and usually that's a challenge with sergers. You need to thread them in a certain order, and if one thread breaks, you really need to unthread the whole machine and rethread it, and that's not the case with this machine. So if I want to thread the machine, because I have 2 loopers that need to be threaded and I have a needle to be threaded, oh yes, it will thread the needles with air too. So what I'm going to do is just tell it I want to thread that, and you'll notice, if you can see, let me put it back to sewing. You notice here, this is how the loopers can move when the machine is running. If I put it into threading mode, then the little channels, the little tunnels are going to close, and those are the pathways that the air will carry the thread through. So I'm going to take my upper looper thread, which happens to be this little guy right here. I'm going to give myself some slack because I want the thread to get from here to there, and all I'm going to do is take that. I'm left-handed, so I should have done this with my left hand. Take this and pop it in that hole right there. That's, whoops, and I missed. Okay, I'm going to put it in the hole, and then I will push the button right here, and then it will just grabs this and it will bring it all the way. I'm going to give it a little bit more. There it is. There's the thread right there. I just needed to give it enough tail. So now let's do the lower looper, and the lower looper will come out right here. So I'll just take this piece, find the end of it, and pop that down in there, and there he is right there. No more fishing through to try to get things. So now let's thread this needle, because that needle needs to be threaded, and I'm going to get this thread, this one thread, out of the way because I want you to be able to see what we're doing here. Okay, so then this thread right here is for the needle. Okay, so for the needle threader, you can choose chain or overlock, and this happens to be the chain needle, so I'm going to move it to chain and just lower that mechanism down into place, and it just kind of cradles and hugs the needle, which is perfect. And I'm just going to put the thread near the eye of the needle. Is my hand in the way, Carrie? Are we good? Okay, and then I'll just push the button. What did I not do? Oh, wrong button. Push that button, and then you'll see that it grabs the tail of that needle, and the needle is threaded and ready to go. So now, yes?
Someone's asking, how would you how does the threading work with novelty threads?
Novelty threads for this, a lot of the novelty threads, so what I assume what the individual's wondering is, if you have a decorative thread that you want to use on the loopers, how do you do that? A lot of them will go right through this, and that's fine. If not, it's not a difficult thing to take yourself a nice length of thread. If I can find my thread cutter. That's what you get when you sit on the side, way on the side of the machine. Okay, so you would take a nice long piece of thread, just loop it in half, and put your decorative thread through here, send this through your tubes, and then just pull. Very, very easy. So that's called a thread cradle. But now we have it back onto serging. Before we can sew, we had to flip that back up and make sure the doors are shut. The machine does have safeties in place, so that way we are not going to hurt ourselves or the machine. And we can sew, and it's doing a beautiful stitch. So let's just peek around here. You can see, well, let me just speed that up. There's a speed control on the machine too, so that's pretty nice. So we have a beautiful stitch there. Now, if you were sewing, we'll start a new stitch here. If you were sewing and a thread broke, we'll just cut this guy right here, and we sew some more, it stopped making a stitch back here because we cut that thread. But you don't even have to unthread the rest of your machine. All you need to do is get yourself a tail, and I had clicked over to threading. I'm going to put it in the hole. Whoops, and I dropped it. That's what happens when you're in front of people. I can't even aim today. For me, the challenge, I guess, is aiming it toward the hole. There we go. And so now here's our thread there, and I'll just flip it back to sewing. And it picks up right where it left off. So I'll flip it to the back side because you can maybe see it a little bit better. That's where we were sewing. That's where we lost that one thread, so it's not forming a stitch, and then it picked right back up. So this is a fabulous, fabulous machine. Now, this is at a great price, and of course, Paul told you that it's coming with the Solaris. But if you already have a Solaris or whatever machine and you want to get the Triumph, there is a wonderful price on this machine. And it usually comes with a 6-foot kit, and that's so convenient because at different time of day or in the middle of a project, you need a foot and you want to do a specialty technique, so you have those feet. But you're not going to get the 6-foot kit with the machine for this event. You're going to get the 29-foot kit. It comes in this beautiful bag, which makes it really easy to store all your feet. And if you go to a class, then you have it ready. When we do classes again, we're so eager to do classes again. But it has a shoulder strap and pouches for you to put other accessories in. But each foot comes in here with a zipper pouch, and it also shows you the foot with the name, the part number, should you ever need to know that. So you have feet in here like the pintook foot, the open toe foot, the elastic foot. Then you also have like a gathering foot. You have bias binders, and you have welt feet, and you have belt loop binders, and all sorts of things in here. So there's 29 different feet and accessories, including ones for using those decorative threads that was asked about on how you put those in the machine. We have wonderful cording feet, and we have the little, I call them the little sports car, the curve foot, because it's shorter so you can get around tight corners with it. And so there's just lots of great feet in here. So you have just about everything you could possibly want for your machine. And it all comes with the machine. Now, this, I took something out of here because I wanted to show you. This also comes with this lovely booklet that has a listing with the full instructions and information about each foot, and that comes in this book, in this set as well. So that is a really, really nice feature to have. So you have it all in one place, and you don't have to worry about having one of the little papers disappear on you. Now,
If they already have the machine, can they buy the foot kit separately?
oh, absolutely, absolutely, and it is totally worth it, because I don't know about you, but I'm sewing at night or on the weekend, and in just a little pocket of time, and I don't have time to run to the store and get the one part that I need, or maybe you'd lose inspiration because you don't have the right supply. So this is a really, really great thing to have. Now, the Triumph, we do have, of course, in our stores. This is a local item. Like Paul had mentioned with the Solaris, it's the same thing with the Triumph. But if you live out of state, we do have some things that we can ship, and they are wonderful, wonderful machines. The first one I want to show you is the Celebrate, and this is a great, if you have a machine that is a cover hem that you love and you just need just a nice versatile machine. This does not have the cover hem. You see it's smaller, so it doesn't do the cover hem stitches, but it is also air threading. So this is a great machine, and it sews so beautifully, and it really is a great value. And this one we can ship to you wherever you might live in the continental US. Then on the other side, I have another really great little machine. Now this is a deal. This is the Baby Lock Vibrant, and it is a standard threading machine, but the instructions are right inside. It has nice little cubbies for you to keep your needed tools and everything right here handy. And it does have differential feed. It has, you know, everything that you need to have to do great stitching, and it even has a seam guide with it, and it's only $3.99, and this one we can ship to anywhere in the continental US. So yes, ma'am.
People are saying that they're once again getting friend requests from us.
All right.
They are not us, and please report them to Facebook. So please do not click on any links, please do not accept the friend request, and please report them to Facebook, because it is not us.
Correct. We don't want anyone having any of their information going anywhere it should not go. Absolutely. And that's always a safety thing. In fact, just one little note, we had a customer who actually called our store to check on that. And if you ever have a question, feel free to reach out to our online team or to one of our stores, and then we can verify things for you. So best practice, right? Better safe than sorry. And we will be drawing winners for our own drawing. That's really a legitimate drawing for anybody who likes, comments, and shares on the video today, the one yesterday, or the ones Tuesday and Thursday. In fact, you can like, comment, and share on all of them, and then you'll increase your chances to win one of the great prizes that we'll be giving out. And if you live locally, go into our stores and take advantage of our Bouquet of Savings May Day special drawing in store, and you're guaranteed to be a winner for that too. So now we're going to talk a little bit about something else that has a lot of thread. So this is a multi-needle, and this machine is an embroidery machine. So if you love to do embroidery and you want to have a machine that's dedicated to that task, this is the creme de la creme. This is the Brother PRX 1050. And it is awesome. Okay, so this one has a nice 14-inch by 8-inch hoop. It also has all these threads on it. Now, I know it looks scary because you're still thinking serger, but don't think serger, think convenience. Because what this is all your threads for your designs that are pre-threaded on the machine. You know when you're doing an embroidery design and you line up your threads because you want this color first and this color second and then the next color and so on? On this machine, you can actually pre-thread all of the needles, so that way you can push the go button and have it start sewing, and it will continue on because it's going to cut the thread. When it needs to move, it's going to change the thread colors for you. It even has a needle threader. What can be better than that? So this machine has all those wonderful things in it. You can use one of the over 1,100 built-in embroidery designs that are on the machine, or you can just have a USB stick and put in a new one. But it also has something that you're going to love that's going to make your embroidery really easy, and that is a camera. Now, you might be wanting to do embroidery for the joy and the pleasure and the hobby of it, or maybe you want to do embroidery as a business. This machine can do that for you. So I'm going to show you the camera, but before I do want you to notice this right here. This is the arm of the machine, and this is where the bobbin is held. But you notice it's not a flat piece here. It has an opening. It's a free arm, which means you're going to be able to embroider very difficult to embroider things like bags, onesies, little t-shirts, pillows, all sorts of things, pant legs, all without having to take the seams out. That's really cool. So let's take a look at how the camera works. If you have something like this, just a really simple shirt, you want to make sure that you get your design on whatever project it is straight and proper. And that can be difficult for hooping, because if you're working with something small or even something big and bulky, it may not get in the hoop straight. So don't worry about it. Mark the area where you want your design to go, and you're going to put this little sticker. It's a little snowman, and you notice that he has a smaller little head than he does a belly, so the little head represents the direction you want the design to go. And then in the middle of his little belly, there's a belly button, and you notice that that is in line with the horizontal and the vertical lines that run through him, and that it represents where the center of your design is going to go. So you just take your item and you're going to get it hooped up. It doesn't have to be straight. It's okay if it's not. And just slip it onto the machine. Now when I'm doing polo shirts and things like that, I don't even unbutton them. I just slip them right on. It's so easy. Now I'm going to bring in a design that's built into the machine. So I'm just going to come in here. Did I get the glare off there, Carrie? And I'm just going to grab a design. There's, like I said, over 1,100 designs built into this machine. And here's a cute little hockey player. Oh, my son said boys aren't cute. Okay, there's a really cool hockey player. And you notice if you get him on upside down, he's going to look weird, right? So I'm going to bring him in and say, edit end. And look, there's a picture of my snowman. So I'm just going to push that, and it's going to activate the camera, and you're going to see right here the camera already found where my snowman is, so it recognizes that, and it's going to move the design and angle it so it's angled the same way that that sticker is angled. What could be easier? So then now it tells me to take the sticker off, but you'll notice, let me get in here and zoom in so you can see how it angled it, and it's right in line with our snowman. So that is really a fabulous thing. Now, another thing, is there any questions I should go before we go any further? Okay, so let me show you something else. I'm just gonna go back. Oh, I gotta say okay here first. I was doing the wrong order. Okay, so now let's take a look at other things that we can do with this machine. Because it's a free arm, you're going to be able to do t-shirts without turning them inside out. You can just slip them in right in through the neck. You're going to be able to do hats. Hats are awesome done on here because a hat has a curve to it, and so you don't have to manhandle your hat. There's the driver right here, which we'll come into the store, we'll show you how it goes on, but it's circular, so it fits the shape of the hat, so your hat will not be damaged when you're embroidering on it. And all you need to do then is take the hoop and slip it on with that proper driver on, and you're ready to embroider a hat. It can't get any easier, and hats are one of the easiest things to hoop. Okay? Then also, you might want to do more specialty things. Maybe you want to stitch on something small and narrow like a dog collar. This is great because with the camera that's built in, you're going to see exactly that you're stitching on something narrow like this very perfectly, which is fun. It also is heavy duty. Here's a bath rug that I embroidered on the multi-needle. It was so easy to do and really fun. So it's a great way for you to make some personalized things for your home, for gifts, or if you want to sell them, you can do that as well. So that's a lot of fun. Okay. Now, if you are in love with the idea of having a dedicated embroidery machine that can do hats, that you don't have to turn things inside out, and you don't have to cut the seams open, but you want something a little bit different than this, we do have our Persona. And this is a wonderful machine. It has the 8x8 size hoop area. It comes with smaller ones as well. But this is perfect for doing just so many different projects. And also it has the free arm. It can do caps. And it does come with a set of 4 of these little hoops that are called micro hoops, which are perfect for getting cuffs and collars or into small things like little sachet bags, things like that. So these are great. And the best thing about this machine, well, it's absolutely wonderful, but is the fact that it comes with this stand for our sale. Now the machine and the stand can be shipped anywhere in the continental U.S. And we have this on sale for $49.99, including the stand. So you're going to get the machine and the stand. Now you will notice that this is a 4-thread machine, but it is 1 needle. So the machine will stop like any conventional embroidery machine and just let you know when it's time to change the color. So that is one difference there. But again, for only $49.99, you can have a dedicated machine that you could do ball caps, you can do all sorts of things if you choose to. And then you're also able to have either a nice creative outlet or you can start a business. Are there any questions, Carrie?
One that came in, somebody wanted to know if the Luminaire can do embroidery on a bath mat.
Probably, but the way it's set up, okay, let's come back over here and look at this for a minute. The way this is set up, you see how there's air under here? The bath mat it probably could, depending on the bath mat, but you've got this grip-em surface on the back side of your mats that may be a little grippy on there, and it might be difficult. So try it, but watch it really careful and hold your tongue right. Okay. One other thing I do really quick want to show you on here is that this machine does have my design center, and this is going to give you the ability to scan artwork, and you can turn that into embroidery. So if I wanted to take this flower that we had scanned earlier and I want to add stippling to it, I can come in here and choose one of the decorative quilting designs, or even just a standard stipple fill, and then we can fill the area with the stipples. And I just got to get my right tool, and then we can fill the whole area. And the reason why it covered up the flowers is we hadn't created the flower area yet, but I'm going to go to next and just show you how easy this is to create an embroidery design. And then you could do wonderful things like quilting and add texture. It even can do borders that are up to a king size. This is a very small border, but you can do borders like what's on the outside of this all the way up to king size. You can fill your areas with beautiful designs and do your quilting right on your machine. It's a fun way to quilt because when you push the start button, it's going to stitch it out absolutely perfect. So it's very versatile. So no matter what kind of things you're into, for hobby or if you want to start a business, either one of these machines are great. Yes, Carrie?
What is the largest hoop size for the Persona?
The Persona's largest hoop is an 8x8. And then it also comes with a 4x4 hoop, and it comes with the 4 compact frames, which are the small hoops. So great question.
Paul, did you have something you wanted to add about the pin needle?
I wanted to say just a couple things. Thanks, Reva. That was awesome. Reva's our expert, and she has had a home-based business for many, many years, I think even before she came to work for us. And she can tell you a story about her very first embroidery machine, which cost way more than this one and did half of what this one did. But one thing we have available, if you visit the store, we have a great free, it's a 24-page booklet that we put together that gives you ideas on how you can make money with embroidery. And it goes through how you make money, how you price your work, how you find customers, where you buy the caps and the shirts and things at wholesale, all of that information. So stop by any of our stores and we have this book and you can pick that up. If you're outside our area, if you send us an email, we can send you the PDF of this via email. So we're happy to share this book with you. It's something we're very proud of. Tons of information. This machine is a great way to not only have the ultimate embroidery machine, because you're on your regular sewing machine, a lot of you embroider a lot. This machine is made to embroider 8 hours a day. It's a heavy-duty machine. It's fast. It's quiet. And the other thing is that it's going to change the thread for you, so you're going to save a lot of time. And if you were thinking about making money, that's part of how you make the money, is that you are able to complete your embroidery so much faster because it is changing the colors for you, and you don't have to. It's trimming the back of it. When you pull your work off the frame, it is ready to hand to your customer. Now we have a special, like I mentioned earlier, we've negotiated specials. So we have this machine at a great sale price. We have your choice. You can have your choice here. This is a machine we can just sell locally, but you have your choice of either of these stands on us. So you get the machine with a stand for free, but you also have another choice. You have a choice of cap drivers. There is the large. They have two different cap drivers available. One of them is a brand new cap driver called a low profile cap system, and that's for hats that, Reva, help me, what kind of hats is it for?
It's for wide brim.
It's for wide flat brim hats. They also have their, their wide cap driver, which allows you to embroider ear to ear, a full 14 inches around the cap. Your choice of the cap driver, which is regularly $16.99, included with the machine at the sale price. Your choice of stand, and as an additional bonus, we have 100 spools of Flory embroidery thread, which gives you a huge color selection. This is a $5.99 value. That's included for free. So if you have been wanting this machine, we also have 60 months no interest financing. So if you've been thinking about the multi-needle machine, or if you want the Persona, either one, we have the special on the Persona is you get that stand for free as well. So I'm going to turn this over to Carmen. She has some fun new notions to share with you. Thanks.
Hi everybody, hope you're enjoying the presentation. Thanks for all the comments and good stuff that we're getting. We will get back to you as soon as we are done with more, answering more of your questions. I got through a couple of them there while I wasn't on camera, but we'll get back to some more of those. So I have some fun notions and accessories. All of these items are at least 25% off. If you're interested in them, you can come into the store. A lot of them are in the stores, and some of them you can just go to the website, and at the top of the page there's a banner that says Bouquet of Savings. Click on that, it takes you to the landing page, and all of these are already priced on the sale price. They are at least 25% off, and if you live locally, you can just click pick up in store. It's free to do that, to pick it up in the store, and then we can collect the items and get it to the store for you, or we do ship, and it's free shipping for any order over $100 in the contiguous US. Okay, so let's see here. The first thing I have is I've got that fun little needle pack. This is a 2 packs of needle. You get a universal Clase and an embroidery needle. This is normally $9.99, and they're on sale for $3.99. So you're basically getting like 1 pack of needles for free, because normally a pack of needles is about $3.99. So this is a great deal. This is on the site there. The next thing I have is these Mr. Spray bottles. So these Mr. Spray bottles are great. I actually use this one at my desk for hand sanitizer of all things. But you can see when I spray it out what a fine mist it is. So it can be great. You can put water in it. You can put a starch in it. There's all sorts of different uses for this, but these are great. And they're on sale right now for only $6.74. But they have a really fine mist. Next, we have the new Wonder Pins. So these pins are great for when you're like basting a quilt. What's awesome about them is they clip open here, and all you have to do is slide it, and it clips. It just slide it in, and then you push down, and it will clip it back in. So you can sort of see in the picture here, it makes it really easy. It takes away all of that. I don't know how many of you have done a ton of safety pinning, but your fingers get really tired when you are, basting your whole quilt with the pins, or pinning the whole quilt. I guess you're not really basting it, but you're pinning the whole quilt, so that way you can quilt it together. So these guys are normally $18.99, and they're on sale for $14.24, and they're new. Highly recommend them. And the colors in the box here are pink and yellow. The next thing is probably one of my personal favorite tools. This is called the hot ruler. And I don't know about you, but I love tools to help my pressing, because I really don't like ironing, and I want to do it once. I want to do it right. And then I also seem to have this ability to burn myself a lot. And I don't know why, but I find that when I use the right tools, I burn myself less, and I have to press a lot less. And so this is called a hot ruler. So what it's designed to do is you actually can wrap your fabric around it, and you can iron right on top of the ruler. So if you see the picture here, you can see how the fabric is right in there. So you can get a perfect straight line when you're ironing, and with this tool, because you can iron right on it. Clover makes a large series of items that are designed for pressing, like the hold press it stiletto that has a silicone tip, so you can iron on that as well. They have a hot hammer, which is similar to this, only it is wider, and it's a little bit different shape. I like the hot ruler the best, but that's just because of the type of sewing that I like to do. So this guy, right now, it's regularly $24.99. It's on sale for $18.74. Next here, we have this little Clase. This is one of the items we've been giving away, but this is a really fun Clase gift set. It's a 3-piece set. It has this fun zipper pouch that keeps everything in here, nice and iridescent. It has a fun little tape measure that's retractable, and it comes with these beautiful Clase high quality dressmaker shears. And you can hear they really are nice scissors. The whole, these are on sale right now for this whole package for $19.99. It's regularly $29.99. And it's really a lovely value. Could make a nice gift for someone. or would be great for someone who is starting out and needs some of the basics. And I love how it sort of keeps it in like a little pouch so it can all stay together, and you're not going to have your scissors jam into your hand in your drawer or anything, and it's, you know, just super handy. Okay, next I have two different embroidery design collections. These are just a special while they last. So these are both from OESD, and they're both, you know, holiday themed. And I know the holidays are pretty far away, but I don't know about you, but I always think of all the things I want to make for the holidays, and I don't quite have time to do them all. So it's great to like make some of those things over the summer so that way you have them for the holiday season. So these are all gift cards, right? Greeting cards, that's the words, greeting cards. So it's all embroidery greeting cards, and you can see on the back there's lots of different designs. They're called Holly Jolly greeting cards. They're pretty cute. And these are all done on your embroidery machine, and these discs are multi-formatted, so they work on all different brands. And both of these discs are regularly $54.99, and they're on sale right now for $14.99 each. And these are limited to stock on hand, so I'd recommend ordering them off the website for pickup in store or to ship to your home, because once they're no longer available on the website, then they're gone. This one over here is all holiday ornaments, so it's called Holly Jolly Ornaments and Accents, and these are all these cute different ornaments, and they are all, you know, they're standalone. So these are pretty fun as well. Okay, let's see, did I get everything? Oh, one more item from this side of the table. I always forget something. This is the fabric folding pin. So this is really awesome. It has this little liquid here that you fill in the pin, and what happens is you draw a line on the fabric, you know, use a ruler, and you draw your line on your fabric, and then where that liquid has gone, it folds perfectly. So it is super handy when you want to be able to make some perfect folds without having to iron. I find this really helpful. It's a product that was on the market and then off the market, and it's back, you know, it's been back again for a little bit. But if you don't have one of these, it's a great thing to have in your tool chest. And this guy, let's see, the folding pin is regularly $16.99. It's on sale for $12.74. Okay, let's see here. Flory Awning stabilizer set. So Flory Awning is our favorite stabilizers. We carry the entire line of Flory Awning stabilizers, and what's great about Flory Awning is they're constantly making their products better, and they have really lovely products. And this is a starter set here. So this starter set has some no-show mesh, it has some tearaway, I'm going to drop the disc there, it has some heat and stay, some heat and gone, and the perfect stick here is just falling over, and sheets of perfect stick. So it has a really nice variety of all of the starter stabilizers you might need, so that way you have how you are prepared for whatever you might embroider. Because, you know, as I don't know how many of you watched Reva's video last week on stabilizing tips, or it might even have been this week, but there's a great video out there right now on our YouTube page all about stabilizers and what you might want to use each one for. So if you've been, you know, if you're curious about that, feel free to go to our YouTube page and check that video out. Because there's lots of great education in there, and it really is true that if you use the right stabilizer for your embroidery project, your project will turn out better and it's going to be easier. So, so that is awesome. So it comes with all of the stabilizer. It comes with this really fun spring embroidery set with 5 spools of the Flory Awning embroidery thread, and this whole box has a $200 value, and it's on sale right now for $99. So it's a great starter set. The next set I'm going to talk about is Quilter Select. We talked about the rulers yesterday, but you know, I was reminded when I was reading this morning that part of the reason why these rulers are great is they have the 1/8 inch marker, the 1/4 inch marker, the 1.5 inch, the 3/4 and the 1 inch markings. So it has all of the markings you need when you are doing quilting, and then it also has that lovely non-stick back, and it's a great color. So this has been really popular. It's a 5-pack of the rulers. It comes with 5 rulers, and it comes with some different quilt patterns from Alex Anderson. And the different rulers that come in this pack here, you can see I've got all 5 of them out separately so I could show them to you. We have the 6 by 24 inch ruler, which is probably the #1 ruler I use the most. And then it also comes with the 3 by 18, and I really love this size of ruler as well. Very handy. And then we have these guys. It's coming with the 4.5 by 4.5, the 3.5 by 3.5, and the 2.5 by 2.5. So it's a really nice set. And this guy has an over $220 value, and we have it on sale right now for $89. All right, and while we're talking about, I guess this is all sort of within RNK or Flory Awning, we had Quilter Select. Let's talk about some more about thread. So this is the Flawless thread in the Embellish line. This thread is made by R&K Distributing, and they are the same people that make the Floriani products and the Floriani thread. So what's beautiful about this Flawless thread is it is a finer thread than our normal, the normal weight of embroidery thread. And what this does for us, one, all the colors are going to match your traditional Floriani embroidery thread. But this Flawless thread, you can see here that when you have a really tight design, you can see here on this side, you have the 60 weight Flawless thread versus the 40 weight traditional thread. And you can see how when this embroidery design that is pretty dense, how much better you can see the detail when you are using the lighter weight thread. So it is also excellent if you're doing any like recipe tells or anything where you have lots of lettering, like small lettering. If you do quilt labels and you want to put like a lot of information in your quilt label, you're embroidering it, and you want to put a lot of detailed lettering, right? Like you want to have a paragraph of information and you want it to be a little smaller so your label's not like this big. Using the Flawless thread is going to really help you with that because you're going to be able to see those small letters a lot better. So anyway, this is new. It has a really nice selection. So that way you have a selection of colors. There are 15 spools in here. It's normally $104.99, and it's on sale right now for $69.99. Okay, let's see here, just a couple more items. I have the mini Wonder Clips here. I put these have been around for a little while, so these are, I don't know how I meant to open up the package, but the Wonder Clips are great. You can use them instead of pins. You can clip your project together with the little clips instead of having to pin it. You can use it to hold binding. There's so many uses, and they have 3 different sizes of them. They have the really large jumbo ones, they have the medium ones, and then these are the minis. And the minis are very handy because they're small, and you can really hold smaller projects together really nicely. These are usually $29.99, and they're on sale at $22.49. Okay, let's see here. We have the thread and wrap ruler stick. This is great for a couple of things. It is a roll basically of tape, it's not sticky, it's more, it's a plastic roll basically, and you can cut this and wrap it around your thread to hold your thread. You can also put it, if you have a ruler that doesn't have the nice non-stick backing like the Quilter Selects do, you can put this on the back to help your ruler not slide around. You can use it to wrap around your stabilizer, to hold your stabilizer. So there's lots of uses for this. It's regularly $10.99 and it's on sale right now for $8.24.
Question on the Flawless thread.
Yes.
When you use it for lettering, does it go in your bobbin too, or do you just put it in the top?
I would just put it in your top, just like normal embroidery, where at least I usually just use a pre-round bobbin in my embroidery that is just a white or a black bobbin, depending on if my fabric is light or dark. And then you would just use this on top, just like normal embroidery thread. Now, the only exception to that is if for some reason you're doing something that you want it to be the same on both sides, then by all means, you're going to do the same top and bottom.
And then how many of the mini Wonder Clips come in that package?
I believe it's 50. Yes, 50. There are 50 Wonder Clips, and you can see there's red and purple and blue and yellow, and it's sort of like a green, which is also sometimes helpful. Different colors, and they're pretty. Okay, so the next thing I have here is the stash in stores. These have been, they're just super fun to put by your table. You can put all of your good, fun stuff in here. They come in the big size, they come in the small size, but you can put your scissors, you can put your markers. I like to keep all the things that I use all the time, so that way they're upright and they're not just on my desk where I just like brush them off, because that happens all the time to me. I'm sure it does to you as well, where you have stuff on your table and your fabric just wipes it to the floor. This helps prevent that. And then the next item, and these guys are on sale right now as well. I don't remember the price, but we do have them at 25% off on the website in all the colors. And then the next thing I want to talk about actually that I put in there is the Tula Pink Hemostat. So this tool, this is something I haven't talked about before, because I'm always trying to find new things to share with you, new tools that might help what you're working on. So this little guy here, you can see it locks when I put it together, and I can't pull it apart now. This little guy is great for, you can use it for turning corners, you can use it for pulling out stuffing or pushing stuffing, but what's great about it is, let's say you grab onto something and you lock it, now it is holding tight on that. So if you're trying to pull something out like a corner or you're trying to, you can use it for stuffing batting into applique pieces. There's lots of different uses for this, but it's great because it's an actual clamp that is going to hold on. It's not going to slide off, if that makes sense. And these guys are normally $11.99 and they're on sale for $8.99, and they're this really beautiful, fun, iridescent color, like all of the Tula pink accessories. Okay, I'm sure I forgot something on the table. What did I forget? Oh, I've got two items. They're sort of similar. Both these appliques. So this is the Quilter Select Apple Stick. This is a 1/4 inch roll. It comes in 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch as a roll. It also comes in sheets. But I love this as the 1/4 inch size when I am doing quilt bindings. What's great about it is it's repositionable and it's fusible. So you can fuse it down, but you can also reposition it. So it can be nice. You can also buy it in sheets. And that can be nice for when you're doing applique and you want to like sort of play with where you want it, and it's not like, oh no, it's stuck down forever, I can't move it. It's a really lovely product, and it also has a very nice lightweight, so it doesn't leave too much weight in your project, if that makes sense. And then these 1/4 inch ones here, they're regularly $8.49, on sale for $6.36. Okay, and then finally I do have the Wonderfuse. This is also a great product for applique, and basically it's basically going to turn, you iron it onto your fabric, and then there is a piece of paper you can peel off, so that way you can attach any of your appliques down. And this product right here is regularly $9.99. It's on sale for $7.99.
So a question came in, can you sew over the tape?
Yes, you can sew over the tape. Yep, you can totally sew over the tape. Yeah, super easy to use. I use it to tack down my binding, so then that way I can then just sew my binding and it's already tacked down. I don't have to use clips.
And then someone else asked if fabric is included in the sale.
Yes, fabric is included in the sale. So right now, and you can see behind me, there's lots of beautiful bolted fabric. We have bolted fabric now at Olympia, at Bellevue, at Everett, at Tukwila, and at Silverdale. And just to let you know, we do have fabric. We'll be coming to more locations soon this summer. So that's super exciting. But all the bolted fabric is 25% off right now. And all of the stores have back orders and they have some bundles. That is also all 25% off right now until May 1st. Okay, great. And then the last thing I just want to point out behind me here, I'm going to slide this table out of the way a little bit, see how much stabilizer can fall down, this is another one of the Kangaroo cabinets. So this is called the Kangaroo and Joey. And you can see here, I have the slimline lamp that is coming free with select Kangaroo models. Any Kangaroo model that is over $9.99 right now is coming with this free slimline lamp. And you can see how much light this offers, right? Look at how much light. So I take it away versus adding it. And this attaches on, so I could attach it here. I could attach it really wherever I wanted to. And this guy normally is $189. And it is coming for free right now with any of these Kangaroo models that are over $9.99. So that is pretty awesome. And you can see I've got the insert in here. And then this particular model has this great, it's open here in the front. And you can see we've got this nice extension on here if you were sitting here and you had all the fabric over your shoulder. But this piece also slides up. And this slides in. And this whole caddy, actually, it has all of this great storage. You can move it around. It could be here. You can slide it all the way in so it's flush. You could turn it like this. There's really a lot of versatility. And then also, there is the leaf here that you can flip down the back. And so you have a really nice, lovely cabinet. And so this is one of the other models that's on sale. So let us know if you have any questions about the Kangaroo cabinets. And I'm going to turn it over to Paul. Oh, we have a question, it looks like.
Yeah, somebody asked earlier if the icon would fit in the cabinet you showed earlier.
You know, the creative icon would not fit well in that cabinet. It might fit in the hole of the actual opening, but you wouldn't be able to lower or raise it because the hand wheel would be all the way out the side. So what I recommend, if you have a very large machine, the brand that we're really championing for cabinets is the Horn cabinets. Horn has very large openings, and their lifts are designed for the really big machines. And actually, on Tuesday of next week, I am going to be showing a variety of the Horn models as well in one of these presentations. And then the other thing I did just want to remind people is that we are still offering curbside pickup at all of the store locations. So even if you live locally and you're not ready to come into the store, we still want to serve you. You can call us. A lot of these items we can ship to you. You can order on the website. We will do everything we can to still serve you in any way that you feel comfortable. So hopefully all of this has been super helpful. And there's another question?
Yeah, someone is asking which location has the most fabric right now?
The most fabric is probably Tukwila might have the very most fabric right now. Yeah, Tukwila probably has the most. We are though adding more fabric to, like Olympia's gonna get some more fabric. We're gonna be adding some more fabric to Everett. Everett has a lot of fabric as well. They're all pretty similar with the amount of fabric, but because you've been shopping and you've been excited about our fabric, we're gonna bring in more. And so by all means, let us know like what fabric you want. And you know, the more fabric that you buy at the stores, the more we're gonna bring in. Because then we know that we have the right stuff, and the selection is different at every location. So like most of the stores are gonna have some Kimberbell, some Tula Pink, some of the Moda, like Moda Grunge, Benartex. It's all high quality quilting fabric, and most of them have similar basics, but then the actual collections are gonna be different. So that's sort of fun as well. Alrighty, so I'm going to pass you over to Paul here, and he has a couple more great offers. Thank you so much for your time today.
Okay, thank you, Carmen. That's awesome. I just have a couple more machines I wanted to mention. One of them here, this model here, has a Disney license from Brother, which means it does those beautiful Disney designs. It also has the large 6x10 embroidery field. It trims obviously it has things like a thread cutter, it has automatic on the sewing side, it has the sensor presser foot, automatically adjusts for different fabrics, automatically adjusts your tensions, it has the built-in cutter, it cuts when you're doing embroidery, it cuts, the jump stitches. Really, this is the type of feature that not that long ago was on a very top of the line machine. Brother has just lowered the price of this machine, and we have it on sale for $34.99, shipped to your home anywhere in the U.S. But in addition to that special price, this machine originally sold for $59.99, so it's a great value. In addition to that, we have the Brother Disney thread collection with it, and we have one more item. We have Brother's dual function foot pedal with it, and the dual function foot pedal allows you to have the top make the machine go, and you tap on the bottom and it can cut thread, it can do a single stitch, it can reverse stitch, or it can move the needle up and down. So it's really a handy add-on to the machine. So wonderful buy on that guy. Right next to this is a machine we can sell anywhere. Right next to it is a machine we can just sell locally in our local market, but because of our 10-day, one-day sale, which makes no sense, it's like 8 days a week from the Beatles. I mean, what does that mean? But anyway, we have this guy. We've taken the great sale price that we've offered in our flyer, and instead of having the bundle be, it's an $11.99 value, which is the trolley and the BES4 software that in our flyer we are offering as an add-on for only $2.99 during our May Day special sale. That is free. So you order the machine at the great sale price on the flyer, and you get this free. And this machine has the larger chassis, the larger work area. It has a 12x8 embroidery field. It really offers, it has a very large color touchscreen. It really a lovely machine at a price that when you compare it to almost anything else kind of in that mid price range, it just can't be beat. You'll love this. Is the Brother Essence 5200. So please come in and take a look at that machine. I just have two more machines to mention here from Juki. Juki is the largest builder of industrial sewing machines. And this little machine here doesn't get a lot of airtime, but we've just marked this machine down to only $5.99. See, it was $7.99, and this machine has a built-in thread cutter that has an advanced buttonhole system. It's a great all-around sewing and quilting machine with a lot of built-in stitches for only $5.99. We can ship this right to your home. Right next to it is our best-selling Juki. It's the TL series. These are an all-metal sewing machine. They're a high-speed straight stitch machine. Okay, so they're fast. They're for someone who wants to who just wants a perfect straight stitch, wants it to perform fast, likes the idea that this is all metal, including the bobbin system, uses an industrial bobbin system. This particular model you will find online for $14.99. Our sale price in our flyer is only $10.99. So if you want to buy directly from us, if you're not local, give our sales team a call at the Shop Quality site at qualitysewing.com, and they will get you the special price of only $10.99. You won't find that price anywhere else in the country. And this machine's deluxe. It comes with the extension table. It comes with the walking foot. It comes with the free motion foot. And these aren't the little small, this is the heavy duty all metal free motion foot, which a high speed machine requires. Has a wonderful presser foot system where you tap the back of the foot pedal and it cuts the thread for you. So it's designed about being fast and efficient and getting perfect straight stitches. And during our May Day sale, one more thing, we have this value pack from AeroQuilt. It's 8 spools of variegated quilting thread. It's $95 value. That's included free as well. So if there's anything we can help you with, remember, all of our machines are on sale. We have special deals on everything. Please contact our store. We're going to announce more winners on our next live, which is next Tuesday, the 27th. And the way that you win in the store, of course, is you come into any store, point to a flower, we hand you an envelope of the same color, and there's a prize inside the envelope. And so everybody's a winner who visits a store this week or next week, ending on May Day, May 1st. If you're not local, or if you just want to have more chances to win, like, comment, or share with us online on Facebook, and we will add your name to the list. Like Carmen gave away 10 prizes this morning. We'll be giving away 10 more on Tuesday and 10 more on Thursday. So there's prizes to be had, so please enter to win. Thank you for your business. We'll talk to you next Tuesday morning. Thank you.